Previously on Adventure Awaits.
Evelyn, get the cauldron.
The claw.
Sing?
Ogre wants eggs.
All of a sudden you hear like this flutter of wings, and you see these three pinkish, like monkey-looking things come flying out of the tree.
Guys, let's go. We're the ones in the wrong. We don't have to kill them.
Let's get out of the rain. You're welcome here. We have established trust.
Like, we have all this new information. You know, we need to head back immediately.
I don't believe that they attacked the fort.
Well, I've developed a suspicion towards Hamza.
And at the far end of the room, you see Hamza sitting there. We have much to discuss. One of the really nice things about having such great recording equipment is that it really makes the show sound awesome, except when you have a really shitty voice, like I do tonight. It just kind of reminds me of like HD TV first came around. I saw like these jokes, advertisements where the anchors and people said that they would have to spend like a half an hour longer in their chairs to cover up all like the imperfections. So that's what I kind of feel like tonight. Like we've got this great sound quality, but I sound like some kind of frog or something. I don't know.
You're that frog we fought in the fort that we let
we
go free. He killed Chris, and then he took his, like, he wears his skin, but it's just his voice.
All of a sudden he drops that big box on the table that we couldn't open.
He just looks at Kevin.
Yeah. Like,
I can't tell a difference.
Fuck you.
Oh.
It's because the quality is so great. You can't tell. No.
Yeah.
I'm so immersed.
So anyway, I thought this was kind of cool. I was going through we just moved, and I was going through the closet, and I found some old notebooks and stuff. And I found this journal from when I took a trip to Haiti a while back, and I actually wrote in this thing like for most of the trip, so it was pretty cool. But one of the interesting things I found in this journal was I was recording like one of the lunches we had, and I don't remember anything except for I had papaya. And I was like, holy crap, I gotta tell everybody about this.
It was foretold in the ancient script.
In the ancient text.
I had this journal when I went to trip to Haiti, and the only thing written is, why did I go here?
No, but apparently my younger self thought that papaya sucked. And I found out. So, yeah.
Well, the character that sells papaya sucks.
Yes, he does. So, I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand. So I just thought that was pretty interesting.
Awesome.
That is actually really funny. Like, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, my mouth dropped and I was speechless. Wow, this is awesome.
A single tear just like rolled down.
He like ran through the house like, it's papaya, it's papaya. And everyone's like, what the hell are you talking about? And you're like,
yeah.
No, he was stuck in the Galileo voice for the rest of the day. I found a book about papayas.
I owe you a lifetime supply of papayas.
I'll never be able to back it up. I've given everybody lifetime supplies.
That was probably one of my favorite things is of me and Lucky being like the debt collectors of papayas. Like we like walking up, just like, sir, we need to take your papayas.
With your suitcase?
Yeah.
We
have a legally binding contract that states you owe us a quote unquote lifetime supply. We're here to collect.
He's going to end up being the bad guy of the campaign because he has to kill everybody. So he can't pay the papaya debt.
We're going to ruin it.
We're gonna get back. Like, we're going to go off somewhere, come back, everyone's going to be dead. And they're going to be like, what happened? He's going to be the only one left. And we're like,
No more lifetime supplies of papayas.
He's just going to be surrounded in papayas, eating them. Oh,
instead of like Iron Throne, it's like the papaya throne. He's just like sitting up there like, welcome back.
Okay. Okay, so last time, everybody, you all got back from your investigation, and you met with the sheriff, and you wanted to speak with Hamza God. And you headed on over, sat down at the table with her, and she said, we have much to talk about. And I believe Charles finished the episode by saying,
yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Put on my cool guy shades.
So there you are. You're sitting at the table. You're in this room. It's got a long table, several chairs all around it. Hamza God's at the head of the table, farthest from the door. And she's got a couple of servants standing next to her. And she's looking right at Charles. I think we should do this the right way, of course. And she claps her hands together. and the two servants go out.
I'm trying to clap my fingers. It's not working.
Oh wait, that doesn't sound like the right
yeah,
thing.
that sounds like.
All right, let's.
All right, let's all stop masturbating and get back to the
So
game.
Sorry.
So the two people with her go and retrieve some beverages and set them down in front of you and begin pouring some drinks. And Hamsagad waits, and then she pulls out this chest and she says, Count Narcissus wanted you to have this before you left on your journey, but did not have the time to bring it to you. And she passes out these bags to each of you. And inside of it you find
Dog poop.
flaming
Called it.
dog poop. It was going to be a lot better than that, but Lucky called it.
He
no,
can smell it.
inside you find 1,000 gold pieces. What's that?
There's a dog turd in here.
I wonder who put that there.
I want you to lick that white dog.
Lucky, you're working with her?
It was me all along.
I could have gotten away with it.
It wasn't for you kids and that, or you meddling kids
And that
and that
stupid dog. Oh
Wait.
that's
No,
me.
you pull off your dog head and you're a
And
person.
Oh,
no, he
God.
pulls off the dog mask and it's another dog.
No,
It's like a
I
chihuahua.
was going to say it's a lizard.
Come here.
Now do you love me, Charles?
I love this head better.
Oh shit, that was good. I like that. Oh my God, you're so red right now.
We'll see you next time.
Going out on a
we
high
can't
note.
even continue the podcast. That's just it. Like Lucky takes off his head. He's a lizard. And, like he like strips off the dog costume and he's just like, "Do you love me now?" And that's it.
I'm a
Okay, so we,
coin-sized
like-
lizard.
No more Pathfinder. We're into Starfinder now.
Yeah.
There, that was it.
By the way, that I'm super tempted just to play a lizard character in that. Yeah, it's super tempting to do it.
All right, you said 1,000 gold pieces?
Sorry.
Gold turds.
I was waiting for that to finish. Like, I'm going to blow myself.
Chris, you have that ability. You
You
can
got
do whatever you want with it.
Man, if I had that ability.
Who needs women?
Never leave the house.
I was gonna say you'd like remove some ribs.
Sorry, I can't go to Pathfinder today. I have to blow myself.
I'm all booked up.
Okay, so inside this bag, if you care to look, each of you finds 1,000 gold pieces. You find 2 potions of bark skin, a +1 chain shirt, should you need it, and 25 +1 crossbow bolts.
Nice.
You also find a deed to a plot of land within the town walls, but it only is binding if you build a house and stay there for 2 years.
That's a very interesting prerequisite.
We each get one of these bags?
Yes, each of you.
So you're saying each of us have a separate house? What's looking in with a
No,
whole
we
house?
have land.
You have land. And whatever you do
All
with
right.
it, as long as it benefits the community.
You ever see those TV shows where people build like huge dog houses?
Yes.
Alright. Seriously, it's a thing.
Just because I
like,
want to hear the story.
like no, like that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build like a shed, a huge ass shed, but it's gonna be a big ass dog house.
No, we're gonna build like a tiny regular house and then a big dog house.
That's awesome.
We basically took a studio apartment and made it for 3 people, and then we made a big ass like 5-bedroom house for Lucky. 4 of the bedrooms are just filled with dog bones.
You guys are looking at these gifts, and Hamsa raises a glass, and she says, "To you are the town's most fearless heroes." And she just holds the glass up, waiting for you all to meet with yours.
I lift my glass up, but I'm not like, I'm not happy. I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever. I don't
Yeah.
trust it. This feels like a bribe.
I hold it up, but I'm not gonna drink it until she does.
I smell the drink.
Lucky, yours is actually in a dog bowl. And so she takes a
I
drink.
leave
of
it on the ground.
So she takes and she drinks, and she sets it down on the table. And she says, "Without you, Bryden's hearth would probably not still be standing. And we are very much appreciative of that, as these gifts do come from Count Narcissus. So please take them and use them for your journey."
Where is Count Narcissus, by the way?
He is here, but he is dealing with other matters. I mean, of course, you could talk to him if you like, but the sheriff arranged this meeting with me. She said that you had some things that you wanted to talk about.
Okay, I'm gonna drink my drink and set it down, so I'm not just holding it like a weirdo.
I don't-
Please drink.
I lean over, Evelyn, what did it taste like?
Poison.
I don't know. Chris, what did it taste like?
It tasted like a fine red wine.
Fine.
With the pea
Red
in it.
wine.
I tinkled in it a little bit.
Oh. Charles is going to push the drink away.
Why do you do this?
I don't mean any disrespect, but I like to keep a clear mind throughout all of this.
That is very admirable of you, young Charles. What is it that you wanted to talk about?
Well, we talked to the Songo tribe. They said some interesting things.
And what did you find in your investigations?
Well, I don't believe they were responsible for the attack on the fort. I think that was somebody else's doing.
What makes you think this?
I chime in. They're very hospitable, actually.
They keep to themselves. They wouldn't attack.
They were very adamant about wanting to stay by themselves, and they did not seem to pose a threat.
What did the notes that you found at the fort say?
The note said that if you don't stop dumping stuff in the river, that there's going to be consequences. But when we produced the note, they had no idea what it was about. And I know that seems like, they could just be covering their own hide, but I sincerely think that they have no idea what this is about. I think they're getting set up.
Well, this is certainly possible, but they were the ones who attacked us when we were out on expedition in the jungle. I know this much, so it seems to me that they have displayed hostile behavior in the past.
Do we still have that note? Did we get it back?
Yeah, you presented it to Count Narcissus, but you never gave it to him.
Does she have everything that she's written in the room?
Does she have?
Yeah, is there anything like she personally wrote herself, anywhere,
like notes on?
Yeah, anything like that?
Does she write up
related
the
to
deed
what?
or
Yeah,
something?
I wonder if it's I want to compare the handwriting from that note to anything she's written, or maybe Count Narcissus has written. Maybe there's.
No, she didn't bring anything with her. Well, what other things have you considered in your investigation?
Our primary suspect is the lizard folk did it, because apparently, them and the Kashil tribe are kind of they're not fighting, but there's a lot of tension. So maybe they're thinking if we can get us and them fighting, they can move in and take over this area of land, because apparently they're losing all of theirs.
Well, it is certainly possible that they are still all working together. If they have always felt that we are imposing upon them in their lands. I don't know that I would so readily trust in the Songo people yet, of course. Now, perhaps you should further investigate their involvement. Perhaps they are in cahoots with the lizard people.
I don't think Poe would, but I just want to remind Ryan that when we were told about her story, they said they didn't see them at all, the attackers, right? Or was that something I'm misremembering?
No,
I thought they were very adamant that it was them that attacked.
She says, she said when we were talking in the council meeting that they were attacked. They didn't know, they couldn't see their attackers, but she knew that it was halflings somehow.
Yeah. Again, I think she's trying to pit here and here. That's what does she have to gain through all of this? There's something that obviously she's gaining from this.
Yeah.
I just don't know what.
Yeah, talk it out. Speak amongst yourselves and see.
Well,
the Songo said that they haven't attacked anybody.
They're very reserved in their own right. That's why I don't That's why I said no. Even said they're very
Yeah, they seem to stay.
They seem timid. They're not going to go
in
out
in their area.
They
don't
have
wander.
what they need. They don't. Yeah.
I honestly think that maybe her and some people her guards maybe attacked them and said, it was these people, and they're gonna believe them. One of those.
Well, and
guards?
their first
Hers.
Their first instinct was to hide when we showed up there.
Exactly. I honestly cannot see, even if there's some tension between the Pride and Earth colony and the Kashil tribe, that's not gonna happen. Lizard people maybe, but again, I don't know. We could ask that lizard lady
she's not very forthcoming with information,
Right.
though.
I know. We could. I don't know. Just an idea.
Cut her hand off.
There we go. Now we're talking.
So, like, Lucky is sitting on the floor and, like, just kind of in, like, a regular dog position. And he's just like, hey, Hamsa, Lucky here, talking dog.
We met
You
before.
are quite an amazing creature.
Yes, I know this. Anyway, yeah, I'm a dog.
And I talk.
I talk. I think I hit both of those points already.
You're being very thorough, of course.
Yeah, I usually am. So,
Oh my god.
the halflings that we talked to claim that they haven't attacked anyone pretty much at all. They like to hide and not engage with stuff. They were very standoffish even when we tried to work things out. So, yeah, we were just a little bit concerned, seeing as how you were adamantly saying that you were attacked by halflings on your expedition.
It is true that I was attacked by halflings, but it was a very horrifying night. I dare not think of it anymore. It's too painful to revisit. I lost everybody that night.
Well, did
You
you
have
look
no
for 'em?
survivors?
There were no survivors. It was dark. I could not see where I was. I ran and ran.
Did you see who was attacking?
There was a song of people that were attacking us.
And how do
That
you know
much
that?
is certain, but it was chaos.
Did
you know how
you
it was.
see a halfling?
Yes, I did see the halflings attacking us, and we all ran and scattered. It was very, very scary. I do not wish to think of it anymore.
Sense motive.
Right?
Yeah, I'd like to do
I'd
that
also-
as well.
Like to sense motif.
14?
I also got a 14.
I got a modified 20.
Oh, well. Should I even... Okay. 9.
Yeah, you all feel confident that she's telling you the truth.
Bitch.
Somebody's lying.
So why do you think you're the one that survived?
No, what kind of question
No, I'm
is that?
just
So,
saying,
why do you
though-
feel like you're the one who deserves to
No,
survive
what
and
I'm
everybody else
saying
died?
is if everyone died, why did they
What
leave
makes you think that you're alive?
her? Oh, God.
It's just the way you worded it. It was funny.
If you cut me, do I not bleed? If you prick
I
me-
don't know.
Were
Let's
you
see.
She's a lizard person.
I don't know. I just think it's weird that everyone else died, but she didn't.
I kind of want to bring her down, like take her down to like where the lizard lady is. Yeah, take her to Pound Town. She's not a lizard, not my taste. Take her down to where the lizard lady is, just to see if like
They recognize
recognize each other.
Cool.
You know what I mean? Like,
they're like, oh, hey.
Should we
I
like,
mean,
hey, how's your? Yeah, like how's the family?
Well,
How's the belt of heads?
You can certainly do that, but she did go with you guys last time when you went to interview the lizard lady.
okay.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
So at this point, Sheriff Adela Pratt, she's in the room with you, and she says, Tell me, Hamsa, what of Kanjo Aram? What of him? Can you suffer the pain of that night long enough to spare him the details? To give him what he needs to know so that he can return home? Kanjo? He is still here? I had not even remembered him. It is very good to know that he is still alive.
okay, I'm just gonna ask who?
The sheriff says, excuse my terrible fluctuating accent, of course, but the sheriff replies to Evelyn and says, Kanjo Aram was the apprentice of Magi Kuyoki, who was a storm kindler in Hamsa God's employ. She took him out with her when they were exploring the jungle. Since she is the only one who has returned, we're all presuming, of course, that he's dead. Kanjo is his apprentice. He's now stranded here penniless and cannot go home. If only we could find his master's body, we could recover the holy symbol that he needs to return back to his master's family and next of kin. But as I was saying, Hamsa, he is still in this town, and we implore you to revisit that night and tell us what you know so that we can save his young apprentice. And she just stares, and she's like, it is too painful for me to revisit, but I promise I will do everything in my power to make sure that he gets home. We will give him whatever money he needs, and I will give him a holy symbol that he can give to his master's kin and claim that it was his.
Money can't solve all your problems.
No, it certainly cannot, and if I could retrieve his master, I would, but I cannot.
Look, everybody has stuff they don't want to remember, so they don't want to talk about. This is important. We need to know. And I know it's going to be hard, but you're going to have to, man up, because this is a problem bigger than you now. This involves all of the whole community, and we're going to try to stop it.
And she looks at you, and she thinks long and hard, and then she says, "Blow me now."
Oh my!
She says,
Sorry, you're not a lizard.
All I can
Those ain't scales on your body.
All I can say is that I do not want to think about it. I will take care of the young apprentice, but I would suggest that you continue your investigation. Speak with the Meyerborn. I don't know. You are the detectives here. You do your duty.
Where is this apprentice? Where is he?
The sheriff says he is milling about in town. He came to visit me this morning as I was setting up the meeting. I don't know where he is at the moment, but I'm sure he is around here somewhere. Hamza says, "Well, if there is no other questions involving me, I shall see myself." Yes, the young man in the black shirt.
I have a question about a word. I was curious as to what a storm kindler is.
So Sheriff Adela says, the storm kindlers, they were a cult of Gazra. They believe in the power of the wind and the sea. This place around here, there is rumored to be Gazra or Stormkindler ruins somewhere around here. So they know this area very well. I believe she employed him as sort of a help with finding these locations.
That's so funny.
You said there were Stormkindler ruins around here?
Yes.
I'm wondering if that's what all that lightning was around that specific area. I wonder if the ruins are around there.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Like, you said, like, is there any more information about Stormkindlers that I could possibly know, or...
Sheriff Adela says that the Stormkindlers were a group of people just a long time ago that came down this way. They used to be up north, and it was a heretical cult that came down here to build a community just to escape the other Stormkindlers. Magi Kuyoki is part of this line of people. That's all she knows, though.
Is can I make a knowledge check on that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. 13.
So you would know from your knowledge of traveling, the Stormkindlers were trying to harness the power of the Eye of Abendigo, which is further north. Mm-hmm. They were trying to harness that power to speak to the gods. And there was a sect of that group that was kind of heretical. They wanted to harness that power for themselves and control that power. Gotcha. And they ventured down south.
Okay.
Into this area.
Huh. That...
What a bunch
so
of
yeah,
dicks.
I relay that information. I'm assuming that they have something to do with this. Those lightning strikes from the other night.
Yeah, because it was weird that they were all like around that area, especially the one down.
Or the lizard folk are part of this cult.
Maybe.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe. Makes sense.
What if we could go back to that area and check it out?
What if all those heads that lizard had over on that belt were like the old cult members that they killed, and after they learned how to do like all their magic?
That seems plausible.
You know, like that's why we haven't heard about any like other like human groups around here, because they got killed by the lizard folk after like they kind of learned how to do it.
Yeah.
Just an idea.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all the questions I have.
Well, as you keep doing a splendid job in protecting our town, I will see you later. And Hamza gets up and she leaves. And you are in the room alone with the sheriff.
I don't like her.
You don't like her?
No. She's too sketchy for my liking.
Didn't the sheriff say that they thought she was working with... Who was it?
She said the Aspis Consortium. Consortium for other folk.
I would like to talk to the apprentice. If he survived that attack.
Sorcerer's apprentice.
Yeah.
The sheriff is there, and she's kind of looking out the window, and she just sighs. What's the next step? What do we... I'm sorry, I just... And she's looking out the window at the storm.
The next step. I hate you so much, Alex. It's not even funny.
Yeah, she's just looking out at the storm, and she's just like...
Okay, just go on.
I was making shadow puppets on your face.
Oh, okay. I thought you were being the crab again.
Yeah.
Bring me more papaya.
The sheriff's just looking out the window at the storm, and she just sighs heavily, and she's like,
Same.
"What's you all fighting for? Why are you here?"
I'm here to do what I'm doing right now. I came here to help. I came here to make it a safe place. I came here to help people.
I'm fighting for friendship.
Aw.
I had to get my anime line in there.
Yeah.
I've gone my whole life without having a home, and I would like to fight to keep this thing together. This place.
I'm just here to tell jokes.
And it's really hot.
It got really cold up there.
Can you tell me a joke? I need one right now.
Oh, roll for it, buddy.
Okay, here we go.
Hope it's a 1. Oh, don't be a
I want
1.
to see that 20.
So he's like, "Alrighty, here you go."
By the way, any
I'm
natural
already tired.
any natural ones rolled by any players, I'm taking a shot for. FYI. No, it has to be on a.
I'm going to take 20 on that check.
I'm
take
gonna take
one.
one on
Take one on that check.
It's better be funny.
2 wizards were sitting in a bar, one-upping each other. The first wizard turns to the second and says, "I can cut wood just by looking at it." The second thinks for a moment before replying, "No, that's impossible. I don't know a spell like that." The wizard just smirks and says, "It's true. I saw it with my own eyes."
Ah.
She goes, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, folks, this is what we're expecting. Get ready for a wild ride.
Some people
Hashtag
submit-
po jokes or
Right.
something.
Yeah, hashtag
No,
It's the
Pojo.
spin-off. No, the sheriff is just like, we have to stop them. We have fought too long for this town. I can't bear to see it destroyed. And I don't know what Humps is up to, but I know it's not good.
As I get up to leave, I kind of look at the sheriff from across the room and I go, "Yeah, I think the bigger threat's coming from like inside this town. But we need to go find that apprentice. I think he's going to know what we need to... Like, he's going to have the answers to our questions."
All right, very well. If you discover anything, please stop by my office and let me know.
You'll be
I'll investigate and see what I can find.
You'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
And while you guys are talking, Poe's going through his little
Goodie bag?
goodie bag, and you're like, "Ooh, a shirt," and he tries it on, but it only goes down to his belly button.
Just covers
he's
your
like-
nipples.
Skin tight on Poe.
You
Hot.
said there were chain shirts?
+1
Plus
chain
one
shirt.
chain shirt.
Lucky's totally going to wear it, and he's going to have a little doggy shirt on.
There's a 20% arcane spell chance for there. That's why I didn't take it.
Perfect.
Yeah, don't take that.
That's exactly what I want.
Spell failure.
Okay,
Yep.
so
We're gonna go find that apprentice, the sorcerer's apprentice.
you head out of the estates and head back into town.
Yeah.
And we don't know where he would be.
Yeah, you really don't have a clue. He's kind of wandering back and forth right now. He's penniless. He doesn't really have anything.
We probably should have found out what the dude looks like.
Quick, question all the homeless people.
Yeah, can we just spend some time, asking around, looking for him, and then assume that
Eventually
we'd be
we
able
find
to
him.
find him during the day?
Yeah, so, you kind of walk around and,
We're looking for the sorcerer's apprentice.
Where is Nicolas Cage?
as you're walking around asking different people, you see this cat kind of rubbing up against your leg, Evelyn, purring. This cat looks very, very familiar.
I can't deal with Fat Mario today.
And she's jumping up on your leg, asking for food.
But is this the same?
I got the hair on my back starts standing up, and I get down.
I kind of
I'm
I kneel down next to Lucky and kind of pat his head, come on, man, don't let it get to you.
I kneel right next to Charles and I say,
I know,
I
I
start
know.
petting him.
Poe, what are you doing?
Sorry.
I almost died for that cat.
Yeah, so I look down and notice it. Pick it up, give it a piece of food, because I have
Chuck
some
it into
trail
the
rations, and say,
Feed it to the lizard lady in the
I
basement.
almost died over you, you jackass. Go find someone else to pester. And I just kind of toss it a little ways.
I was like, as the cat, like, she's holding that, I look over and I go, hey, so, can you understand what that cat's saying?
What, me?
Yeah.
No.
Like, talking to Lucky.
No.
Okay. I thought, never mind. All right.
You thought
I feel like it was like,
They speak
Food.
cat. Duh.
well, yeah, they speak cat. That's
Oh.
a totally different language.
Oh, get out of here.
anyway.
So, so you toss the cat back down after giving it some food, and then you hear, "Oh, that is my kitty. I love my kitty. He's a very bad cat. Thank you very much for saving him so much." Meso, Fat Mario comes running down, scoops him up, and he says,
Running down.
He ain't running.
he says,
Stumbles.
"I am so appreciative that you have saved my kitty. I will name the next litter after all of you."
I really think that in your best interest and in all of these cats' best interests, maybe stop breeding them.
Oh, but I love my fatty kitty.
You have plenty.
I like a tickling the kitty on the belly.
Okay.
This crossed the territory from fun pet owner to something completely different. That Charles isn't
Poe gets
100%.
weirded
I mean,
out,
we all
starts
like
walking away.
to pet our pets on the belly, but nobody runs around screaming it at people.
It is so fun. Tickle the belly.
Hey, Alex, I just wanted to let you know, I love to just rub my dog's belly, like, so much. It
Yeah.
sounds weird, right? Like, it's not something you'd normally say to somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's a freak. We need to get out of here. I kind of like...
Poe's already walking away.
I stand in front of,
Okay.
like, him and Lucky, and I go, don't touch the dog. We'll have problems.
Oh, wait, you say this to Meso?
Yeah.
But I will tickle his belly.
Don't tickle the dog's belly.
Okay.
He's a very dangerous dog. I'm warning for your sake, not
I
mine.
saw him kill a man. I'm not there. Never mind.
I saw him kill a man.
Oh, okay. Well, I will not touch the doggy, but we'll name the litter after
But you see that big guy walking away? You can rub his stomach if you want.
Ooh, is it a fairy?
I bet it is.
I'm gonna
I like a fairy.
Yes, Poe is a furry.
No, that is not canon.
It's canon.
Hey, what's Poe's persona? Does he have a special, like, extra character for, like, when he dresses up?
Oh, God.
What's the animal you
You
pick?
should
Is it a bear?
multi-class into
Oh,
the
druid.
vigilante.
Oh.
And then that's your costume.
He's just a giant, like a giant squirrel.
All right. This is my last podcast.
Oh, shush.
So if you're looking to join a podcast, reach
Hey,
out to us.
Listen, if I
Just
did,
use hashtag join the pod.
if I'm stuck with lizard blown, you get stuck with something.
Lucky's a furry.
Okay, so I'm...
I mean,
Lucky dresses like a person, though. He's the
he's
opposite.
He's a permanent furry.
He's a fleshy.
Oh, God.
This got weird.
Okay, so I am... Although I'm not ready to have, like, a full-on conversation with Meso, I am going to ask... Do you know... We're looking for an apprentice. Do you know where we can find him?
No, I seen him around here earlier, but I do not know where he is right now. He was walking around the stone hall about an hour ago.
What does he look like?
He is a very short, a very tiny, a very skinny. He's a very different from me. I'm a big fat man. He's a skinny man, very short.
He's now Fat Mario reminds me of the main character from Master in Disguise, and I can't get that image out of my head. So he's just a short guy.
He's a very short guy. He's wearing a scraggly clothes, and he's got a very short blonde hair.
You should meet
Enjoy
up with
yourselves.
Galio. I think you guys would be really good friends.
You're like
the
same,
papaya man.
You're like the same person.
He's got plenty of land for all of your kitty cats.
Yeah, maybe he can. Yeah, go talk to him.
Yeah, I meant to get that lifetime as a papaya supply for my kitty. I put the fur on the papaya and the kitties.
I thought you were dead.
He says thank you, and he kind of walks away. And as he walks away, this is getting to be towards kind of like late afternoon, evening time. You hear this muffled scream from around the corner.
Poe, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna run towards it.
I'm also gonna charge to the voice.
Okay, so you approach the voice and the scream that you heard. What you see is down one of the roads, you see two buildings very close together, and standing at the space in between one, there's a man standing there, and he's just kind of looking around, left to right. And he's just standing there, and you hear that muffled again.
Coming from him?
No,
okay.
not from him, but in his direction.
You said he's in between two buildings, like an alleyway?
Yeah, but he's not in the alleyway. He's kind of like standing out in the buildings right behind him with the alleyway.
I'm going to
behind
walk right into the alleyway.
him. He kind of stands in between you and says, "Can I help you?"
Yeah, there's like some muffled screaming coming from back here. I'm kind of want to check it out, see what's everything's on the up and up.
Oh, I appreciate that. We're handling it though. We're the town guard. There was just a ne'er-do-well child. He was sitting there graffitiing and ruining the walls here. We don't want him to ruin the walls here and disrespect folks' homes, so we're taking care of it.
Actually, we are deputies, so we'll check it out too.
Oh, you must be the newly appointed deputies the sheriff hired.
Indeed.
That would be correct, yes.
Oh, well, it is a great honor to meet you. But we don't want to burden. This is just a small incident. Your deeds are much greater.
Yeah, I'm gonna
We've
push
got
past.
this
Yeah,
taken
sense
care of.
I'll also sense motive, because I'm going to call BS.
I'm just gonna try and push past him.
Okay.
14.
19.
14.
14.
9.
Okay. So everybody else, seems legit. Charles, you think something's up here?
I'm immediately going to you know what? I think the way you're acting, does kind of require our look into this. So would you please step aside?
And so he's kind of looking, then all of a sudden he jumps back a step. Did you say you were going to try to push? Okay, so all of a sudden he jumps back a step. Roll for initiative.
Dude, I'm so excited.
Here's your one that you're asking
Here's my
for.
roll. Here's my one.
12 for me.
Beautiful.
I got an 8.
Poe,
23.
23. Lucky, 27. 14. Okay, so let me set this up on the board. Okay, so this is the scene. You see the man that you were just talking to right in front of you. And if you look back down the alley, you see two other guys dressed in similar garb standing next to this youth that has short blonde hair, scraggly clothes.
Hey,
And
you leave that little girl alone.
Poe, you're up first.
So I'm going to try and clock this guy right in the mouth. Face.
Okay.
Yeah, 14?
14?
Yes.
That is a hit.
Heck yeah.
They're not very dexterous. Their AC is low. Nice.
That would be 3 non-lethal.
Okay, so Poe leans back and you just clock him across the jaw.
Yep.
So he steps back, and then up next is one of the guys in the back sees what happened here, and he rushes forward, and he goes to attack Poe with his short sword, and he gets a 19.
That's a hit.
8 damage. And now, Lucky, you're up.
The guy that still hasn't acted yet, I'm going to cast blindness on him.
Oh, no.
Okay, explain.
You're not-
Obviously, it's blindness, but
Now
let's explain the mechanics behind this.
You're not Stevie Wonder.
It's the alternate name for it.
You call upon powers of unlife to render the subject blind or deafened, as you choose.
Can you do both? and
It's
make them
a fortitude save to negate.
8.
That's not going to do it. It's a DC 15.
Oh shit.
He just started
I was so
screaming.
close.
I want you to play this scene out for me, Chris, when he goes blind.
I just kind of point at the guy and I'm like, blind!
You know the stuff in blind.
No, I don't. Can you explain?
The creature cannot see, obviously. It takes a -2 penalty to armor class, loses its dexterity bonus to AC, and takes a -4 penalty on most strength and dexterity-based skill checks and on opposed perception skill checks. All checks and activities that rely on vision automatically fail. All components are considered to have total concealment against the blinded character.
Wow, that's a pain in the ass.
Blind. There's one more. Blind creatures must make a DC 10 acrobatic skill check to move faster than half speed.
Wow.
Creatures that fail this check fall prone. Characters who remain blinded for a long time grow accustomed to these drawbacks and can overcome them.
So he's just like permanently blind now.
So
Yeah, the last thing to point out about the spell is duration is permanent.
Oh God!
damn, that is cold,
He
man.
literally just went. Yeah, this is. We could easily not do this. Hey, you're blind though.
It can be healed by a
Yeah,
cleric, right?
yeah.
Okay, so I
Which
got a
we have.
minus 2 to AC.
should just
I
kill
lose
him
my
and put him
dex
out of
bonus
his
to AC as well.
Correct.
Okay.
If there
And
was any
then
at all.
minus what did the skill checks you said?
It just says most strength and dexterity based skill checks.
Okay, so when I'm going to make an attack though, like how is that affected then?
Opponents are considered to have total concealment.
Okay, so 50,
50% mischance.
Well, very
Lucky,
nice
that's
spell,
super-
my
that's-
friend.
That's like really hardcore.
All right.
I'm really missing just the minus 2 to AC from Evil Eye.
We're just like walking to town and
All of a sudden,
Lucky's
Lucky's
like,
good.
hey.
Like every so often, he's
You're
just
blind,
Like,
and
he just
you're
goes-
blind.
Like he's just walking by people, and he's like, oh, I'm blind, and then like they just can't see anything. Like I can't see, or he'll walk by, and he's deaf. This is canon now.
Yeah. I accidentally say death one time and somebody just
Oh.
falls over.
oh god.
Galio, no, my papayas.
Okay, so Lucky just starts. It's a verbal component to it.
Yeah.
It's going blah 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 blah. Blah. You're blind. Okay,
You're blind.
You're blind, dude.
You're blind.
Welcome to town. All right, so
That's my second T-shirt.
You're blind.
You're blind.
all right, so Evelyn, Lucky just shouts out, "You're blind."
I'm just going to pull a short
He
sword
doesn't need to see.
and go for the guy
The guy
that's
doesn't need a chair.
closest to me and try and down him or something. 12.
It's gonna miss. Lucky, you're blind. Evelyn goes to hit him with a short sword. Just trips up, and then this guy has got.
Sorry, can I ask if you make him deaf the next round so he just he just Helen he
burns.
just
Stop
like
Helen.
you Helen Kellered him?
Oh gosh. I could.
I would
No, I
prefer-
can't. I only have one of those prepared.
Okay. I was gonna say, is there any way that I'd be able to check to see if there's any signs of vandalism?
You can look around.
Guys,
real
they're
quick.
lying.
I think we got that when they attacked you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, true.
Anyway.
Yeah, Kevin.
Moving on.
Sorry.
Idiot.
All right, so Evelyn swings and just misses, and then the very first guy that you guys were dealing with got hit by Poe in the beginning, so he's going to go attack Poe with his short sword, and that is a 16.
Nope.
16. All right, he swings and he misses.
His saving shield saved me.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, just
The +2 to AC comes in handy all the time.
started. Yeah, you started dancing and just threw the shield at the side right
Yeah.
when he. So yeah, that guy swings and misses, and then the gentleman standing at the back with the short person, he's standing there, and all of a sudden his vision just goes away. He's like, "What? Ah, I can't see. That dog just talked." And he just goes to swing his sword at the person next to him.
Oh no.
50% mischance.
I didn't think I hit him though. No, I did not hit him. So yeah, so he just completely misses. Charles, you're up.
I can't see. This seems safe.
So I'm gonna look at the leader, like after all this is happening, and I'm just gonna like stare right in his eyes and be like, "Look, we've been through a lot. You really want to do this? Like, you know what we've done, right? Like what we fought, like the water elementals, the troll that came through here, and we beat that. You really think you want to mess with us right now? We got something we gotta do. Like, let's knock this stuff off."
Okay, go to intimidate.
18.
He is demoralized. So what that means is he's shaken
Mm-hmm.
for 1 round. -2 on attacks, saving throws, and skill checks and ability checks. Yeah, Charles just talked up and puffed up his chest and just put the fear of God in this guy.
Damn right.
And yeah, he's kind of pissing his pants a little bit
Don't
here.
you know who I am? I'm the lizard blower.
Oh dear God!
Not the lizard blower.
But I'll make an exception for you.
Take off your pants.
Blow me! I mean, no, don't! Okay,
I'm so confused.
I don't really know what I want.
I just want to know what love is.
Meanwhile, while this foreplay is going on,
Does Lucky pick up? Like,
Yeah. He blinds him.
he makes him deaf.
the guy at the back with the blind guy, he goes to attack him with his short spear, and
The little kid?
yeah, and he gets
Natural 1.
Oh no!
I think that was one of us.
Fumble card.
Who's got the natural one?
The little kid.
It doesn't count, Alex.
Broken haft. Your
Oh.
weapon loses reach. You have a -4 penalty on attack rolls with it until repaired.
Holy cow.
DC 20 craft check.
Okay, so with no reach, you guys got to. You can't essentially attack with that weapon.
What's -4?
-4. Okay.
Yeah, so it says.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Until you fix it.
So do you take a shot since you rolled a 1?
I thought you were going to take
yeah.
the shot.
No, if it was one of us, yeah, but that's
Oh.
it's an NPC.
All right, Chris.
But it is the GM. Oh, I take. Oh, I thought this was his thing. Like every time anybody rolls a 1, he takes
No,
the
no.
shot.
If one of us do it, I'll do it.
All right, give me the shot.
I'll do it in a minute.
And we are at the top of the order, round 2. Poe.
Green or orange?
First thing I do is I see
Green.
the kid like break his spear.
Yeah, short
I
spear.
was like,
break his leg.
run! And then I go to punch the guy in front of me right here.
the one. Okay, directly in front of you.
I showed everybody a camera with this, and if you ever roll a 1, you just do a shot except Kevin because he's a bitch and won't drink.
21.
21 is a hit. A big hit.
There we go. 3 plus 2.
Break your leg.
5. Non-lethal.
5 non-lethal. Alrighty. Alright, so
Just knock him
he
out.
takes the hit from Poe, and then he goes to return with his short sword. And that is an 11. Please. No.
No.
Okay. So yeah,
Not even
he's stepping
close.
back and like and just barely misses your shirt. Lucky, you're up.
I'm gonna actually stop giving this because you have to drive home. So we'll just chalk it up to saying you did it.
That's
You put my shots on my tab, and then I actually have to drink them later.
Yeah. Why didn't you come home last night? Look, Pathfinder got legitly crazy. I started rolling ones on I started saying I rolled ones. I'm gonna do one too. I'm just gonna do it just to do it.
I'm gonna take one.
Welcome to Drunken Adventure Awaits. Drunken Adventure.
So Lucky says, "Let me give you guys a hand," and he casts Burning Hands.
Oh.
Lucky just decided to say, screw everything else. We can save them later. Let me blind one guy and then burn these people.
Hey, if we get him down fast, then we can
Oh yeah.
get him up even quicker. That's what I always say.
We have the mind.
That's
of
my
children.
that's my third T-shirt.
Get him
Cranking
down
out
fast.
tonight,
Get
man.
him up quicker.
Cranking them out.
Can I get a fake Ode to Poe shirt?
I legit thought like a thing would be awesome.
Alright, cast your burning hands, my dude.
Thanks.
It's a DC 14 reflex save.
Oh, okay. I see the way you mean.
I was getting flashbacks.
It shouldn't hit my teammates. It should hit the bad
I
guy.
was getting flashbacks of the snowballs.
All right.
Yeah.
So the
But
leader
it's fire coming out of my
the
hands.
leader gets a 20,
I can't think of a funny fire pun right now.
and the one next to him gets a
Fire
16.
to meet you.
I said, "Let me give you a hand." Right before I cast Burning Hands.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, come on, man.
A fire to
What'd you
meet
say?
you? Shut up, Kevin.
Leader got
It took
20,
you, like,
and then the
3
one behind him got 16.
Jeez. Well, they cheated.
Yep, they're cheaters.
So they take half damage.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Jesus Christ.
3 ones.
Oh, I thought the 3 was the damage after half. Okay,
No, I rolled 3 once.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Like, the worst possible rolls you can get. 3 shots. Let's go.
All right, so this dog runs up and just puts its paws up, and flames erupt and singe the clothes on 2 of these
And
guys.
after the end of the spell, I'm like, oof, oof. I like pat my hands, my paws out together.
They're smoking a little.
You like spit on them, and they like. Evelyn, you see this flaming dog?
Yeah, okay, so I am going to move up a little bit closer to the guy next to me and try and swing at him again and hopefully make contact. 13.
No, 13's a miss.
Okay.
Okay, so the leader, still shaken, looking at Charles, freaks out, and he turns towards Evelyn just because he's so intimidated, and he goes to try to swing his sword at Evelyn, And he gets a natty 1.
Hey, Chris, that's 1 on your tab.
Okay.
We should just have like a board in here.
We
or
should
like
have
shots.
a board that says shots every time we roll one.
So he gets notched. Your weapon takes 1d6 points of damage, ignoring hardness.
Okay, so, yeah, he goes to swing this thing, and it just cracks on the ground from an overswing. And the other guy back there in the very back of the alley, he's still, like, frantically going, I can't see, what is going on here? And he goes to swing again. Okay, yeah, he misses. Charles, you're up.
To the guy that I intimidated, I see that he hasn't, like, backed down, so I'm just gonna, like, bash him with my shield. 16.
That is a hit.
I'm gonna borrow your D6.
You throw your shield at a wall and it ricochets
Stays
off.
off, and then it goes back on my arm.
Okay, Captain America.
Captain
That
Predator.
would be 6 damage. Max.
You just raise your shield up and kind of pop him in the nose real quick, and, like, blood starts streaming down his face.
Oh God.
Kanjo freaks out, and he starts to run towards you guys.
Yeah.
And that's the end of his turn, and now we're at the top of round 3. Poe, you're up.
I'm just gonna keep punching this guy right in front of me. I'm gonna try and knock him out.
Go for his ribs.
I am rolling really well tonight.
Brad.
23.
23 is a hit.
He says that now, but when it's important, he'll mess up.
5. Non-lethal.
Boy, a fight with some guys isn't important.
You know
All
what I
right,
mean?
so you rear back, and you just give this guy another punch right across the jaw, and he falls to the ground.
Unconscious.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so he was going to attack you, but he's unconscious now, so Lucky, you're up.
Yeah. Look, he's gonna...
I
Run up
just
and
imagine you
stab
in
this
this fight,
blind
like,
guy.
yeah.
Makes the guy go blind. Yeah! Throws fire out of his hands. Yeah!
Do a flip.
I'm gonna tell the guy to chill out, and then I'm gonna throw a snowball at him.
This poor guy, like, I don't even think he deserves this stuff anymore.
I don't care.
Lucky's like, I just want to get home and milk those.
Pretty much. It's been so long since I had milk bones. Modified 20.
That is definitely... touch it, AC?
Yeah.
That is definitely a hit.
Okay, so he gets a fortitude save to avoid being staggered.
He's blind. He got burned.
No, he's got a 12. So,
That's a DC
stagger?
15 fortitude save.
This poor guy doesn't deserve any of this.
Yeah, he does. He's an asshole.
I mean, yeah, but
It's 11 damage.
oh man.
So he
Yeah, you killed a blind
collapses to
person.
the ground.
I didn't
No,
kill a
not him.
blind person.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, that's who I was shooting at.
All right,
Oh, okay.
Evelyn, one giant snowball just coalesces, knocks him right in the jaw. I like hitting people in the jaw
We
for
just have
some
a
reason.
blind guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a blind dude. What are you gonna do?
Leave him.
I want to go up to him and kind of like shove my arm up into his chest.
I'll cut your hands off.
Chestular area.
So you're gonna run up to him.
Who sent you?
I think they just did this on their own.
Go ahead and move up to him and roll a CMB check.
He gets an attack of opportunity against him.
I think he was the one that had the.
He's blind, though.
Yeah, but I would think he would hear footsteps,
Oh,
so he
That
could
makes
kind of
sense.
still swing. I think he didn't have a broken weapon.
you still attack with the first weapon. It's just -4.
Okay.
He is a -4.
In this case, yeah, he's minus.
He's blind.
He's blind, so it's -4 to his attack for being blind, right? Oh no, it's not. So
right.
17, but it's a 50% miss chance, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 81. So he somehow manages to hit you.
Okay.
Jeez.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
So I gotta roll damage. That is a whopping 4 points of damage. All right, roll your CMB check.
I did, and it was 18.
18. Yeah. So you run up and you just grab him and you got him grappled.
Awesome. So I have him up here, and I'm gonna ask, why did you attack this boy?
He's a graffiti artist.
Okay. Looking around, is there anything?
Sense motive.
No, you don't see any graffiti anywhere.
There is nothing here. This boy did not do anything wrong.
Says you, stupid.
Wow, that's weird.
Lucky walks up and he's like, if you tell us what we want to know, we can give you your sight back.
Give me my sight back first.
No, that's not how this works.
You're
What-
actually at a pretty big disadvantage right now. I would maybe, cooperate.
What do you want to know?
There's no evidence that this kid was doing anything. Why did you guys attack him? And why does it take 3 people against 1?
He stole my money.
Why are you changing excuses? You just said he was vandalizing.
I was embarrassed. Little kid stole my money.
Nice sense motive on that.
Yeah.
I got a 6.
I'll roll. Oh, I'm
No.
not even there. I'm not gonna roll it.
Poe, you sense some crap just coming out of his mouth with this.
With a 9?
Yes.
Obviously, he's shaking right now.
Listen, buddy. Lies aren't going to get you your sight back.
What do you want to know?
Who sent you after this kid?
I don't know. It was just somebody else. They left us a note. We don't know who sent it. We just found this note.
Do you have the note still?
He has the note, and he kind of like he says it's in my pocket right there. Take it.
Okay, I take it out.
So yeah, you look at this note, and there's a picture of a person on there,
Uh-huh.
and the note says, "Make it look like he left town."
Oh shit. That's
No,
all
so-
it says on it, though.
Yeah, it says, "Make it look like he left town," and then there's just a sketch of a person.
Is there anything on the other guy?
They've got some gear, potion of cure light wounds.
Take it.
Yeah, I'll grab that. Is it the shitty one? It's a normal one, right?
This is normal.
Okay, thank God.
Hey, look, it's not that they're shitty. It's just there's some weird side effects. They still do what they're supposed to do.
They've got a lot of other gear. If you want me to go through it right now.
Just write it down and we'll get to it later.
Okay.
We'll get to it.
Yeah. So he's like, there. I've told you what you want. Please give me my sight back, please.
I tie them up.
You tie
The other two up.
Okay.
So I can't give you your sight back.
I
Liar! No good, filthy, rotten mutt.
But
Aw.
That one lady. got
we'll
killed.
take you to the counting house of Abadar, and they'll be able to sort it out.
I don't need money. I need my sight back.
That's what. Just come with us. I grab his hand and start dragging him
Aw.
along behind me.
A dog holding a person's hand.
That's fantastic.
It's my.
You should just no. You should be like have the collar of his like shirt in your mouth and just drag him.
Yeah,
Or hold his hand.
I'm very short.
Anyway, all right.
After I tie up these two guys, I go over to the kid. And he's like, "Are you all right?"
The kid, and he's not like really like
Yeah, you said,
super young
I'm
kid.
assuming you meant like
He's
teenage.
yeah, teenager. Yeah.
Adolescence.
He's like, yes, I'm. Thank you so much for. Or, gee, thank you so much for saving me.
I would assume balls dropped, right? If
Yeah,
he's
my
a
balls have
teenager.
dropped, but this is the best I can muster with
Okay.
this voice right now.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna go. So we need to have a talk with you, but obviously now isn't a good time.
I'll be happy to tell you anything I know.
Okay.
Just get me out of here.
Hey,
What?
we're gonna get you out of here. We're gonna take you to the sheriff's office. But don't worry, you're in safe hands.
Okay.
And pause.
Okay. Cute dog. Milkbone. I don't have any. Wish I did.
I'm taking the guy to the cleric.
Okay. So you're heading to the counting house of Abadar.
Someone needs to we need to wake these two guys up so they can walk their way to.
Yeah, I'll
sheriff's place.
Yeah, if you want to take him to the sheriff's, she can hold him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna bring him with us.
Or some. Yeah.
I'll drag one if you want to drag one.
Okay. And if you want
I'll
I don't
just
to lead the kid.
yeah, I'll just walk with the kid.
You can be like,
you shouldn't be
"It's
by
okay."
yourself. You're gonna
It's okay.
stick
I
with
won't cut
us
your
for a
hand
while.
off.
Okay, I don't do it to innocent people.
Now it's your thing. I have blowing lizards. You cut people's hands off.
Oh God, I said it once.
You're gonna get instead of having a belt of head, you're gonna have a belt of hands.
right.
Pose a furry.
No, that's not true.
And Lucky is a mobster.
Please, if somebody is gonna draw anything, draw Poe
There's
as
a
a furry.
Telling, standing, doing a stand-up routine, telling his really bad jokes.
Okay, so you take the blind folk back to Counting House of Abadar.
Uh-huh.
You walk in, you see... I can't remember her name now.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Baldra Sifra
Slappy.
standing there. Yeah.
Slappy.
Everybody's named Slappy.
She sees you walk in. She walks over to you and she says, "How can I help you, Lucky?"
Hey, this guy's blind for some reason. Do you think you could fix that?
We found him like this.
Well, I would be happy to. Of course, you know that I can't do it for free.
I take out a bag of like
Milk bones.
milk bones, like some gold, and set it on the table.
Okay, and she picks it up and she shakes it. And she's like, "Okay, I like you, Lucky. So I'll do it for this."
Okay.
So yeah, she kind of waves her hands over him, and he's sitting there, and then his visions kind of comes back to him, and he's like, "Oh, I can see, and he looks at you, and he's like, "Thanks."
If you would like to keep your sight, then you're going to come with me into the sheriff's office.
And he just kind of nods.
Okay. And then we head out towards the sheriff's office.
Yeah, because he's like looking at you like he's really freaked out right now.
I imagine him just like you're behind him, and like every time he turns, you go, "You gonna run? Do it!
I dare you.
I dare you!"
Just give me a reason.
Yeah, because
I'm on the edge.
He's afraid of you. One, I mean, you took his sight away.
Yeah.
And then number two, he might have heard about the talking dog, but now he's seeing it.
It's like when the bad guys see Batman.
Yeah,
Right.
they're like, "Oh God,
He's real. Like,
Right, exactly.
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
bad
so-
dog."
But he's kind of like conflicted too. He's like, "It's that dog."
Now I'm going to be a vigilante.
So yeah, but he's kind of stuck between like, am I afraid that this guy can talk or that he can blind me?
Yeah.
So yeah, so you take him back to the sheriff's office. Meanwhile, you guys, you would all have arrived there already.
Mm-hmm.
You walk up to the door, you open it up, and you see the sheriff sitting inside. She's just sitting there, kind of somber and quiet, staring at a box. And she notices you walk in, and she says, "Oh, Charles, Poe, you went with him as well,
Yes.
Evelyn. What brings you here?"
I tossed the guy that I was carrying. I kind of like slide him into the room and go, "Well, this is what brought us here."
Who is this?
Oh, you don't recognize them?
They look familiar to me. Yes, I believe these guys are part of the Aspis Consortium here in the town.
I kind of like I lean down and I assume they're awake. Like we kind of like stabilize them.
Kind of groggy on
yeah,
the way
I kind
in.
of like pull his hair back and I go, "How about you tell the nice lady what you told us what you were doing when we caught you? Like what were you doing?"
We were just trying to dole out justice.
Justice, right? They were beating up a child.
Yes.
They beat up that child.
Conjo, you're safe. Thank goodness. Please, come here. He rushes in and stands right by her. She kind of gives him like a little hug, pat on the back, and says, So these gentlemen were beating this poor lad up?
They said they were town guard and that he was vandalizing and spreading on graffiti.
They're definitely not in my employ. I wonder who's... Did you find anything on them?
Yes. Who had the note?
I believe.
I did.
At this time, yeah, I was going to say at this time, Lucky, you've made it there by now.
Okay.
You're walking up the steps with the other.
Hey everybody, Lucky's here.
Yeah, I like open up the door and I'm like, "Sheriff, I got someone I think we need to question. Get in there."
Okay. So, yeah, he's like, and he just huddles up as fast as he can and gets inside the door. What can you tell me? She's speaking to Lucky.
Oh. Yeah, I take out the note with the picture on it
Mm-hmm.
and I say, "Yeah, I found this on him."
And she reads it and she says, "Make sure it looks like he left town. But there's no name. Do you have any idea who this could be?"
I have.
I think it's that kid.
Well met.
I kind of look at the three and like after what you said, it's like I think I have a pretty good idea who could be behind this. I think we all have a pretty good idea who behind this. I can't talk. I'm sorry.
It's Charles.
The jig's
Charles
up.
in charge.
Yep,
Another old joke nobody knows.
I got
What?
it.
What'd you get?
No, I got the joke.
Oh. Who is it?
I think our suspicions earlier that Hamsaga was part of it. She found out today that this kid was alive, which came as a shock, and then all of a sudden someone wants to hurt him, and
I'm gonna give you a new pair of
did
concrete
you show
shoes.
her? Yeah, you showed her the note, and wants to cover it up like he left town. It's a little suspicious.
It does seem to align, but it still is all circumstantial. I believe I've been wanting to pin something on Hamsa for quite some time, but she is the Count's closest advisor. I need something concrete to present to her, present to him. Perhaps we should call a meeting,
Yeah, I'd like to talk to her again.
Yeah.
unless you all have something else that you would
Can we compare the notes? What's the handwriting?
That's the
Yes,
thing
I would also like to do
yeah.
that. Please
compare the notes to. What?
the
The
Songo tribe
before-
note and
Yeah.
then that note. To make it look like an accent, I want to compare the handwriting.
Okay, yeah, you can. I assume you have both.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you bring it out, and they don't look the same.
Okay.
Uh,
Is there anything written by the Count around here?
Yeah, there's, all kinds of town records and documents that he signed.
Can I
I
look
have
at
this note. It says 1, 2.
Can I look at his handwriting compared to the notes?
Yeah, so you look at those, and you still don't see any
Okay.
similarities. So,
I'm
Hate you.
okay. I'm gonna ask the sheriff. Do you have some parchment and
A
something to
pear
write
tree.
with?
Oh.
sure. And she pulls something out from the desk and sets it down.
I would like to go talk to Hamza and see if she can maybe write some directions down for us so we can check out where she was attacked.
Okay, so... Oh, is everybody... you guys can discuss it. I didn't mean to interrupt.
It gives her a reason to write something for us.
Let's do it.
But before we go, I want to personally lock all three of these people up.
Yeah.
Okay,
And I'm gonna. Can we bring? What was the kid's name?
Kanjo.
Can we bring Kanjo with us?
Yeah.
But I'd
Or
like.
do we want to bring him with us? Or we walk up like, oh, look what we found.
I kind of want to talk to him first.
Okay, we can leave him with the sheriff. They seem to know each other rather well.
Mhm. Don't let him out of your sight.
Stick him in a chair in a corner.
I asked
Lock him up, too.
I asked the guy blinded what his name is.
The blinded thug.
Yeah.
He says, "My name's Jerry."
Jerry.
Well, now that I know your name, there's nowhere you can hide from me.
It's Floyd. Bartholomew. Damn.
Now get in the cell.
So you lock him up, and the sheriff says, "If you're ready, we'll go to the Count's estate."
Yeah.
Yeah, we lock the two guys up, and Lucky and Charles do one of those arm clasps.
Yeah,
We're yeah.
we freeze frame high five each other like freeze frame.
And then a 80s theme song plays us out.
Yeah. Don't you forget about me.
Okay, so is the sheriff wanting to come with us? Because I really don't want this kid left alone.
Well, there's 3 people. I thought she was going to stay here.
Oh, you didn't want
Okay.
You're going to go alone?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't want to bring Kanjo with you?
I don't want her to know that we
Have met
Have
him
him.
yet.
Okay.
we haven't found him yet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, the sheriff will stay back while you guys go to the estate. So you venture across town, and you get to the estate, and a servant, somebody that not one of the people that was in there before with Hamsa, but just one of the other servants in the house, answers the door. Yes, may I help you?
Listen up, Alfred. We need to go talk to Hamsa.
The name's Reginald.
Yeah, I don't care. We need to talk to Hamsa. I'm going to call you Alfred.
You're still
Very,
a servant.
very
You're
good,
nothing.
sir. Very good. Unfortunately, dear Miss God is not available. She left quite a while ago.
Did she tell you where she was going?
She headed out the town gates. That's all she told me. Wanted to go clear her mind in the woods.
Clear her mind, huh?
Did she go alone?
More
Yes.
like her conscience.
She took a couple of friends with her. She said, always never travel alone when you're going hunting.
When you're going hunting.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks as always to Sirenscape for the amazing atmosphere and sound effects. Make sure you check them out at Sirenscape.com and you can be using it at your next game.
Make sure to check out our website at www.adventureawaitspod.com. There you can find links to our Facebook and Twitter and keep up to date when we release new episodes.